Welcome everyone to EnterTRAINment Junction, which is now closed permanently as of January 6, 2025. Today, we're going to look at the main train section. And EnterTRAINment Junction has the largest train display in the world. 90 large G-scale trains run over 2 miles of track with a panoramic journey through 3 distinct times in U.S. history. A 25,000 square foot interactive display. I've provided over 350 detailed pictures and vid clips to help you explore and see as much of the train display as possible. Be sure to check out the 2024 EnterTRAINment Closing Down Forever playlist to see all the detailed information on every other attraction. We got some interesting stuff here. We just got a wristband, and now we will start. Step stools for the little ones. Alright, we will wait our turn. Railroads had an incredible effect on the world in every way, from transportation and engineering through industry and economics. Our journey begins in the 1860s with the earliest days of steam engine railroading. Different pieces of American history such as mining, logging, family farming, and much of the Civil War are represented. They have little information signs on each of the villages, like this is Mott Junction. Up there. Then up very top, there's another one going. Alright, you're now entering the early period of railroading, 1860s and 1900s. And here is the overall map where we are. Right here, we just entered. We got a long way to go. And we have gift shops, we have cafes, we have stuff, play areas. Have the railroading museum need to check out. And probably play in the fun house for a minute. Theater, we got several things to check out, and we'll be looking for them. Now we're going into a big area. They're all big areas. But here we go. Civil War Union Army Supply Depot. You can look at the craftsmanship in this huge warehouse of how much labor and love was put into this. We will check out the displays while we look, and here comes a train across the bridge now. There's one of them. Oh, it's a little Santa Express. Man, he's busy. No time to stop here. He's moving out. And you can see behind us, there's a train going on the other side. So the trains are everywhere. Coming into a big open area here. All kinds of stuff to look at. Let's check out here as well. You can see how they did the sides, the walls, all the landscaping. It's massive. It's been here for many, many years. And it is super crowded here already. People have been waiting for this. Then again, the Christmas part of this just opened last week. I think like Thursday or something. So they got Santa and all the stuff here today, so I'm sure the kids are here to visit. Well, they got little step-ups for the little ones, but it's also good for me to get up and record over top the glass. Here comes a train, finally. Let's check it out. Got a few Christmas presents. A little reindeer in there. Oh, here comes one back this way. Oh, they didn't stop and get... Oh, they are stopping to get the people. Look at that. I was going to say they're going right by the people, but nope, they stopped to pick them up. I'm pretty sure Jesse from Toy Story is one of the people over there hanging out. Train way up there, we're catching the top section. Like I said, they come out pretty fast, so you gotta be watching. There's trains going again. Boy, you better jump on that train quick. They don't stop long at the loading station. Oh, look way up there. Way up on the trestle, you can see the train going. Way up top. So it's a continual search for the trains. All the main trains are large G-scale trains and are 1/24 the size of the real thing. All the scenery and buildings hold to the same scale. Each train car is about the size of a loaf of bread, and they have 1,200 of them. With handcrafted cities, towns, factories, and forests, the train tracks will bustle all around you below eye level, at eye level, or even some 11 foot in the air. Intricate landscapes with an 11-foot waterfall, plateaus, tunnels, and more, all built with careful detail to be as historically accurate as possible. The dedicated volunteers were adding more weekly, which meant that every visit you had something new to see. This was one of the most popular things to do in Cincinnati, in fact, the whole tri-state area around. EnterTRAINment Junction's train journey was the perfect activity for the entire family. Whether a train connoisseur or not, you would have been amazed by the sheer size and detail of the entire journey. If you've ever seen a model train display, you would have loved EnterTRAINment Junction and want to return again and again. Now this is the Imagination Junction, children play area, so you should definitely come on in, bring your children, come play, have a good time. Let's give a quick look around though. Oh, we have more of the trains on this side. Still watching for there. How you doing? Check out all these signs here. We have more train pictures and advertisements that have to do with trains. All play areas. You know, random people just show up. I don't know who they are. They see a camera, you know, they're here. I may or may not know them from church for 20 years or something. So, look at that. Look at the good drawings out there of Thomas. Well, pictures, paintings, whatever it is, artwork. It's excellent. And look at these displays over here. Thomas and Friends Toy Shed. Oh, they have a baby train here for kids with the small scale, the ones that we would normally have when we had trains. So let's go ahead and check out the Thomas Toy Shed. He made sure and collected plenty of, or they made sure, whoever, collected plenty of Thomas and Friends merchandise. So I'll scan it a little bit. I said it's unfortunate that it's leaving, but I think, you know, people only hold on for so long, and then if they're retiring or passing on, you gotta have people that want to take it over, because you know this is a lot of work here. And look at this, more of the memorabilia, more of the merchandise and items to find. And we got one more. No, we got two more cabinets. Then we got this. More. You're just getting a general overview, not really stopping on them, but you can see how many stands. And there we go, the Miles Kirby Collection, world's largest Thomas and Friends memorabilia collection. That's what we just looked at. Now we have Guinness World Record official attempt. I'm not sure for what. Maybe these trains or different kinds. But let's see. Or individual cars, or not really sure what the attempt was. Maybe it was for the entire place. So look, they got all kinds of play stuff to deal with. Alright, oh, we got one more train section over here that the little ones can look at. And small, oh, okay, look. There you go. Got the little Christmas trains, they're moving out kind of quick. Look at that jungle gym. If you were a kid, you could have a great time up there. Let's continue on with the display. Oh, okay, here we go. G-scale, 220 actual feet. Here you see the different scales. Tunnels that were dug through. Okay. Nice. I'm sure if you waited here long enough, you would see a train come through. I think we're just like right here. We ain't really went too far. Let's continue on. So these little Santas that just are appearing and stuff, is that what's happened? You know, for Santa time they put out some Santa time. For Christmas time, they put out little Santa stuff. And here comes one. And there goes the little one up top with the coal. And there goes one after picking up some people at the station. These are on a rather shorter track, I think. Nice. Okay. Fun. Wow, here we go. cool display. Good timing. Once again, be sure to check out the 2024 EnterTRAINment Closing Down Forever playlist. Later in the video here, I'll run down a complete list of the videos currently available. It will most likely be complete with this video, but you never know if I come up with another one or two. In any case, enjoy. We're getting ready to enter the middle period of railroading, 1940s. This is absolutely massive. This next time period we enter is the middle period, focusing on the 1940s and 1950s. This time period takes you back to the days of streetcars, trolleys, the transition from steam trains to diesel trains, and interurban lines. Okay, look at how massive this section is right here that we've just entered. So it continues on. See more bridges way up above. Catching that one up top barely. You see, look at the massive roads here, more trains. It's a good area right here. There we go. I thought it should be coming out this side. Way up top there you can spot some moving too. Even here, like see the Woolworth store back there. Look inside at all the work I did, just setting up the displays, the people. It's just one tiny little section, but all these massive buildings is something. And here are the list of the videos currently in the 2024 EnterTRAINment Closing Down Forever playlist. Okay, we have the ultimate tour of the American Railroad Museum with over 300 high-quality pictures. We have the Main Street Holiday Train slideshow. Have a final look at the amazing Funhouse. We cover the massive liquidation sales at Junction Hobbies and Toys. We cover the inside EnterTRAINment Junction's 25,000 square foot model railroading. We have a farewell to the Coney Island display. We have exploring the now closed train control center. We have the Neil Young's traveling Lionel layout. We have visiting It's a Marvelous Life Before It Closes Forever. Discovering the American Railroad Museum. We have exploring EnterTRAINment one last time. We have the last chance to explore amazing Funhouse. We have the Main Street Holiday Trains, a magical winter wonderland. We discovered the ultimate marble collection and EnterTRAINment Junction liquidation sales, along with this current video. Enjoy. Also providing some information from some of the other displays. For instance, they had a 1,000 square foot replica of the historic Coney Island amusement park, located on their second level overlook. Anything but small, the Coney Island replica recreates the park as it was in 1965, featuring the Shooting Star roller coaster, 40 feet long and 4 feet tall, and the Ferris wheel, nearly 4 foot tall. All rides and attractions in the Coney Island display are based on historic photos and dimensions of the classic rides created in 1/24 scale. This was built by hand from scratch. The Coney Island replica features working rides from Coney's past: the Lost River, Flying Rockets, Tumblebug, Sky Ride, Lake Como Train Ride, and Carousel, just to name a few. In addition to the classic Coney Island rides, other features from the amusement park's golden age include Coney's iconic entranceway, the famed Coney Mall with its perfectly trimmed ginkgo trees, a haunted house, Lake Como, Moonlight Gardens, skee ball and arcade games, basketball games, shooting gallery, and the Ohio River Gate with its steamboat landing. We're about here. We'll do the scenic overlook and we'll continue around and keep on going. Oh! Throughout the years, 10th birthday bash. Oh, look at this. Here we go. I think that's a control panel for everything. Wow. These are if you were actually riding the model railroad. The Imagination Junction featured an interactive play area designed specifically for kids. It was a 5,000 square foot railroad themed entertainment center which included a colorful, innovative play structure with dozens of challenging elements. Completely indoors, it was the perfect place to come on a rainy day or any day. They could climb, slide, and crawl through tunnels, shovel coal, push buttons to run trains, and more. Imagination Junction also had an entire play area devoted to the wildly popular Thomas the Train children's icon, with video screens and toy trains by Bachman, with a special H.O. Soder Island layout and Thomas wooden trains. You could bring the little ones, check out their new toddler play area. And then also within that area was Thomas and Friends memorabilia display. Was you a Thomas fan? You could see the Mile Kirby collection, the world's largest collection of Thomas and Friends memorabilia. It was a must-see if you ever enjoyed a Thomas train, book, puzzle, game, or anything else. Now, not only does EnterTRAINment Junction have the world's largest train display, they also had an interactive 5,000 square foot museum. For any age, the museum explored what railroading has meant to the history and development of the United States. You could test yourself at the trivia kiosk or marvel at the size of actual train equipment while seeing artifacts and implements and learning railroad folklore. You could check out the movie theater, showing trains from today's powerful diesels to some early steam trains that are still riding the rails today. The whole family would love watching point-of-view videos, sitting on an authentic train station bench, or playing the computer games where you're the engineer. You could look for the stars to find amazing facts scattered throughout the educational and entertaining area. The museum area did include what the United States was like before trains, historical overview of the effect of railroading and trains on the U.S., the size and power of locomotives and trains, train travel, train jobs in language and train lore. They also had the Great Train Expo Center, which was a multi-purpose space that changed throughout the year. During January and March through August, everything railroading could be found in this huge 8,000 square foot expo center with numerous additional train layouts in many different sizes. Historical artifacts and collectibles are also on display here, plus see singer Neil Young's personal touring Lionel train display. Our rotating train exhibits will change periodically, and it's not train related, but you can even see the world's most complete collection of marbles. During February, the small-scale ride-on electric train is set up inside for our Thomas the Train Month. Mid-September through October, they have Trick-or-Treat Maze and the area's only indoor pumpkin patch. Then they change over and open the doors for the Main Street Holiday Trains exhibit, which is free to the public. The back portion of this area is where the volunteers are hard at work on the train display. One area is for the designing, fabricating, and programming of the train computers, effects, and animations. You can also see our miniature builders working on the latest buildings, scenes, and structures. You can stop by on Monday to see the popular tree ladies making trees for the exhibit to add to the display. The Great Train Expo Center is also the home of the Cincinnati chapter of the National Railway Historical Society. A library of railroading and hobby books, videos, magazines are available to all visitors. Alright, let's come back to the model and check it out some more. Oh, look at the drive-in. Look at that, Starlight Drive-In. Of course, what they have on it, I'm sure you recognize it. Oh, look at that. Look up there, a cable car coming down. Look, see the cable? One's coming up, one's coming down same time. And look at all the trains. Still cruising. Look at that triple on there. That's a thing. Wow. Turntable in the roundhouse. Nice, you can see how they take them off and park them in different areas. At least the engines. Alright, let's head on up to mezzanine for the train journey overlook and old Coney display. And so I just realized that, it seems like it got darker in here. It does. It looks like they're on a daytime schedule, so it runs a little bit in the dusk and a little bit in the daylight. And Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know what interval it's on. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. 15. But low level to higher level, so that's cool. It's a nice perspective from up here. And this was a what is it? It's Coney Island, a 1/24 scale in 1965. And now we're back to daylight mode. That's interesting. That's good. It's a nice way to see it. There's from really high up. See the waterfall running, feeding the river system all the way around. Here's the overview area, the top. Pretty nice. Does exactly what it says. Get a nice overview. You can get some nice angles as well. Alright, so let's see what we got here. No, we've not reached that section yet on the ground, but we'll get there. I think that's the modern era. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, coming down. See part of the museum. Seems to have cleared out a little down here. Yeah, I love how everything's divided up too. Like now we're finally getting ready to enter the modern period of railroading. So from 1970s to present. Up here, around the area. Finally, we reached a modern period representing the 1970s to the present. The modern period focuses on subways, advanced locomotives, and the more modern forms of transportation. The next attraction they had was an amazing fun house, a one-of-a-kind fun like you've never had before. Their amazing fun house was designed like an old-time circus midway. It's sure to be an adventure for the whole family. Can navigate your way through the curtain chaos and the mirror maze. Who can find the end first? Can learn from the pros at Clown College, then try to access the secrets of the circus and the crazy caper. Finally, step outside of this universe in the outer limits. And here's a little more information on some of the attractions. The curtain chaos. How hard can it be to make your way through a confusing maze of curtains? It was fun for the entire family. Enter the attraction featuring a maze with twists, turns, and dead ends designed to challenge your sense of direction. Enter at your own risk, as our maze is sure to frustrate you. Navigate your way to the exit, or have you just worked your way back to the beginning? Is this room filled with punching bags? This maze will fill you with disbelief, hysteria, and madness as you discover that one ridiculous room filled with curtains can lead to complete chaos. And to be fair, I did that one, and I actually made it to the end. Very proud of myself. The next one was the Mirror Maze. Enter a land of illusion and fun. Navigate your way through a labyrinth of reflections. Who knows where one mirror ends and the next begins? Work together to find your way to the end of the maze. The legend has it that there was an extremely vain princess in England during the Dark Ages. On her 16th birthday, her father said she could have anything she wanted, so the princess asked to see herself constantly since she was so beautiful. Angered by her request, her father built a maze entirely of mirrors trimmed in gold. Getting just what she asked for, the princess entered the maze while her father shut the door behind her. She was able to see herself in every direction as she wanted, but she was never seen again. EnterTRAINment Junction's Mirror Maze is an exact replica of the Prince's Maze. Don't worry, the door won't shut behind you. I did not do that one because I'm not good with mirrors. FYI. The next attraction, Outer Limits. Journey to the black hole, an area that will make you feel like a futuristic space traveler. In the future, mankind will be able to visit other worlds all over the universe. What would it be like to travel to the outer limits of space? How would you do it? Why, you would travel through a black hole, of course. A quick trip through a spinning vortex tunnel takes you out past the stars into the beginning of time. See the planets and enter the emptiness of the Big Bang. Finally feel the compression of space itself. Unfortunately, this attraction was not available the day I was there. Oh well. Santa Express going through the Amish land here. Amtrak going through the Amish land. Santa in a balloon. The next thing was Clown College. Were you ready to attend Clown College at EnterTRAINment Junction? Can see amazing illusions that only a clown could dream up, including a hilarious tilt room and an astonishing Ames room. Unlike real Clown College, where you can learn to be a clown, this attraction was created by clowns. And what do you get when you let a clown do something? A mess. You will be dumbfounded and astounded as you enter rooms that will confuse you. Can a person really grow or shrink simply by walking across the room? Can a ball roll up a hill? Not a fan of clowns? Don't worry. They have left the attraction, leaving only their illusions that will leave you scratching your head. The Illusion Corridor. This wall is covered with some of the most amazing optical illusions of all time. Will you see what your friends see? The Ames Room. In the Ames Room illusion, two people standing in a room appear to be of dramatically different sizes, even though they are the same size. The Endless Hallway. Does this corridor ever end? Who knows, but it sure doesn't look like it does. And the Tilt Room. Enter the Tilted House. The room is tilted at an angle of 25 degrees. All the displays inside are normal, yet when you enter the room, the illusion is so strong that your brain is convinced the room cannot be sloping. The brain straightens up the room at the expense of the displays that seem to hang at impossible angles. We also had Crazy Caper. The ringmaster is no fool. He's on to the clowns who think they know it all and are trying to take over the circus. He has devised a series of booby traps to prevent them from stealing his key. The holder of this key is granted access to all the circus's secrets and becomes the de facto ringmaster. Hidden triggers, alarms, and a video challenge provides the fun as you try to outsmart the king of clowns. They also had a Christmas journey, where you could join them for a wonderful Christmas walkthrough and get in the holiday spirit. You enter a 1950s street scene with nostalgic department store display windows and venture through the incredible winter wonderland. Stop by to see the reindeer stables at the North Pole and watch the elves make toys in their workshop, getting ready for Christmas. Don't forget to stop by and meet Mrs. Claus in her kitchen and then have a quick chat with Santa. And fortunately, I was able to visit Christmas at the Junction. It was final times was November 16th through January 5th, which was the final day forever. And one of the coolest displays there was the marble collection. It's a Marvelous Life. It's the world's most complete display of marbles. This collection was provided by Larry and Kathy Sfassini. Over the years, Larry and Kathy made it their goal to not only collect all styles and types of marbles, but do what they can to educate and promote marbles as a hobby and a multi-generational sport. They were looking for a marble museum that could display their collection, but there wasn't a marble museum big enough. So they brought them to EnterTRAINment Junction. In the marble display, you saw lots of unique collectible marbles, marble games, marble jewelry, an amazing kinetic marble sculpture, and more. In fact, the collection is so large the museum can't display everything at once. So keep an eye out, since we will have some displays that rotate through different marble displays. I did not know that, but we got what we could when we were there. And once again, you can visit the 2024 EnterTRAINment Closing Down Forever playlist that will include complete coverage of the marble collection and all the other displays around at the time. So hopefully you find it and enjoy it and can see some neat new stuff or neat old stuff that you've seen before. I believe this is it for the main train part. We still got Marble Museum and another thing, and we got some other entertainment, but I think this is the main that will be done with the main models, which was awesome. It was excellent. If you get a chance, be sure to come down and visit it. It will only be here till January 5th or so come on down. And as with all good exhibits, it ends in the souvenir shop. Buy your stuff. A lot of extra stuff, but a lot of train related stuff, which of course we'd expect. Well, sitting down for a little break gave me a perspective. Got a nice little Christmassy stuff up on the ceiling, the extra lights, the trees, the wreaths. Down here in the welcome area. Over there, see a little train up there as well. Decoration. This all the stores are decorated nicely, so yeah, that's cool. Okay, we're leaving the Christmas Wonderland and the Marble Museum, and let's head out and see what else we find. Oh, that's right. This is promoting parties, and you can pick your pictures up over there if you like that you took. It's a good deal. Now, I do need to get some literature. Let's do that now before I forget. I get a magnet. I already own a magnet. Oh, found a magnet, which of course we always love and enjoy. Be getting that. First class boarding pass. Okay. Well, let's go inside. It's a nice store. A lot of Thomas. The train. Massive. We'll do a little walk around. Dinosaurs. A lot of sales already. Hey, old choo-choo going. I thought it was just the heater making noise. Okay. It's 9. These little connectors. HO scale 33. Okay. But looking at the... Okay. You need to be a millionaire. Wow. What you don't see is my mouth open. It's like, oh my goodness. Could afford like that. Like a all-in-one little track and train. The rest of it? Not so much. Okay. Wow, oh wow. You definitely need thousands upon thousands if you wanted to build, you know, a substantial one. That wasn't an all-in-one, but the piece by piece. Wow, oh my goodness, do you see that? It's marked down to only $8.50.
Let me know if you have any other questions.
Okay, nice. Well, it's a fun place for the trains. Okay, has to be the largest lava lamp I've ever seen. Okay, we are exiting out and saying goodbye forever at Westchester, Ohio, the EnterTRAINment Junction, the world's largest train display, until January. At this point, I had went back down for the liquidation sale a few days before the end and bought some souvenirs and a few little items. It was mostly everything was gone. And it was something. You can check out the video where I walked around and recorded what was left and just what I saw. And yeah, I was happy to be able to make it down before it closed. I wanted to go earlier, but the weather was bad. But was happy to get down there at all. And I did enjoy the few things I got. And if you're interested, just feel free to go check out one of the other videos in the playlist and should be able to get close-ups and enjoy the displays as a final tribute. Take care, everyone. Thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it. If you like them, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and share. All right, have a good one. See you later.